Ephesians 5:25 through 27 says, "Husbands, love your wives, just as Christ loved the church and gave himself up for her, so that he might sanctify her, having cleansed her by the washing of water with the word, that he might present himself, the church, in all her glory, having no spot or wrinkle or any such thing, but that she would be holy and blameless." Well, if you're joining us in reading through this 60-day reading plan, today's reading is Ephesians 5:22 through 6:24, and I encourage you to read that passage. Well, this section of Ephesians is very difficult to break down into one short devotion. Frankly, there's just so much in it that needs to be said. However, we're restrained to the reading plan, so today I'm going to focus on husbands. In 2001, the Southern Baptist Convention became embroiled in a debate. They changed their faith and message to include Ephesians 5:22. They failed to give any background and they failed to give any foreground. They just made the statement that wives were to be subject or submit to their husbands. This created an absolute firestorm, and frankly, it was a battle that didn't have to be fought. Had they focused on verses 25 through 33 and not focused alone on 22, everything would have been fine. It's easy to follow someone if you're being loved by that person. It's easy to respect someone if that person is committed to dying for you. The problem is in us men, not in you women. We are the ones who are failing. We are not the ones who are successful. If a man is married, he must be willing to die for his wife. And it's not just an expectation. It needs to be an action that's constantly placed before him. Everything he does in relationship with his family must be done with the idea that he is to die so that he might raise up his wife and his family in glory. While it is the wife's responsibility to submit, it is as a husband's responsibility to die, which is more difficult, which requires more work. Now, I'm going to speak with husbands for the next couple of moments. We have been given a precious gift. We've been given someone who matches us and fulfills us. We've been given a person who will comfort us, pray ardently for us, and be our lover and our friend. And yet, many times we treat that person with disrespect. We demand that they do things for us. We demand that they serve us. We demand that it is they who die and not us. Yet, we are the ones who are commanded to die. We are the ones who are commanded to place them before us. We are the ones who are to take the lead and to make sure that they are protected. They're not weaker, so to speak. They simply are a picture of what Christ has done for us every single day. Do we wish to look like Christ? Then we are to die for our wives. Do we want to have a life that is fulfilled? Then we are to die to everything we do when we love our wives. Do you want to grow in your relationship together so that you're truly one? Then we must give up our selfishness and enter into selflessness. It is our responsibility to take the lead. It is not a matter of who's in charge. It's a matter of the one who is going to sacrifice himself so that his wife may live.